Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
This season, as I said earlier on, if you've been following this channel, we'll be focusing more on the English Premier League. Today we're going to look at 6 Ghanaian players to watch out for in the English Premier League and what to expect from them. Also, we're going to talk about Thomas Partey's move to Arsenal. It looks likely, according to the latest update from The Athletic, that Ghanaian player Thomas Partey might scupper the move. Probably he might no longer be interested in Arsenal. I'll be telling you why that might be the case. Cristiano Chu could have his position in danger. Last season he was out of favor getting to the end of the season after the COVID-19 pandemic had brought a halt in the footballing activities. He was hardly played following the break, and many people were speculating that he would leave the club. Now Newcastle have signed a new player in Brian Fraser from AFC Bournemouth, and that looks to threaten the first starting berth for the Ghanaian player next season. He has been amazing in preseason, starting all 4 games in preseason, but it looks like heading into the season with the acquisition of Ryan Fraser, it doesn't look like he will get consistent playing time. We'll be looking more into that. As usual, subscribe if you haven't, click on the notification bell, and join our Fantasy Football League. Link in the description. The code is also in the description. So I'll just jump right into it, and I'll start off from the camp of Cristiano Chu before we look at the 6 Ghanaian players to watch out for in the English Premier League. Now, Cristiano Chu was out of favor getting to the end of last season, and now his side Newcastle United were hardly playing him, and the coach at one point came to point out that Achu was struggling with some injuries. Even when he got back to his feet, I have to admit, he was not being used on a consistent basis, and speculation that many fans as well were not interested in him staying with the club. There was a poll that was run in which many fans did not think Cristiano Chu would be integral to their season, but that's beside the point. Now Newcastle United have gotten Ryan Fraser from AFC Bournemouth. Now this feature is now up in smoke after the English side completed the move for Ryan Fraser. Now the arrival of Cristiano Chu's former Bournemouth teammate means that the 28-year-old must buckle up fast. Achu has endured a frustrating spell since he joined the Magpies on a permanent contract from Chelsea. Now the Ghana international made 24 appearances last season, with the chunk being used as a substitute. The arrival of Ryan Fraser will shake things up for the former FC Porto wideman, who has Alan Saint-Maximin, Miguel Almiron and Matt Ritchie to contend with. The Stars are not looking good for Achu, after scoring 8 goals, providing 2 assists in 120 matches for Newcastle United since joining them. Ryan Fraser looks to be another one that will give Achu a run for his money in terms of the position that he plays in, and with all that competition already to play for, who is to know what's going to happen to the Guardian later on. Now to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, according to The Athletic, might scupper his move to Arsenal. Now The Athletic gave an update on their move to Arsenal, and it said that Atletico Madrid are still not budging, and the £45.2 million needs to be paid if Arsenal want him. Now the second issue has to do with wages, and it looks like Thomas Partey might scupper the move, or might not go ahead with the move if the wages or personal terms, which includes the wages, are not met. And with Arsenal going through a tough time with the COVID-19 pandemic reducing their finances, there are reports coming out from the camp of Arsenal that they might not be able to meet the wage demands of Thomas Partey, and that is why probably the deal might not pull through, even if Arsenal should come up with the money that will be able to secure or pay out buyout or trigger his release clause. It looks like this is the thing that will hold them back in the pursuit of the Ghanaian. We'll see what happens until October 6th when the transfer window slams shut, but anything is still possible, and I know Thomas Partey will not move to Arsenal. That's my opinion, and I don't know. The wage demands are something that will be a big issue moving forward. Aubameyang, according to reports, has signed a new contract. Let's see how things go in the coming weeks. Finally, we'll look at the 6 Ghanaian players who are going to take part in the English Premier League this season. It's sure to be an interesting one. After COVID-19 brought a halt in footballing activities, and now we have the league back. Usually the league should have been in its 2nd month by now, but the circumstances are really peculiar and we have to deal with it. So these are the 6 Ghanaian players you should watch out for when watching the Premier League. Daniel Amati is number 1 on my list. Now Daniel Amati has had an enduring time at his side, Leicester City. 2018 November, he suffered an ankle bend, a twist in his ankle. That ruled him out for the entirety, for a lengthy spell actually. It was originally said to be 6 months out with injury. The 6 months came and still Daniel Amati was not back in action. He had really struggled to get playing time since Brendan Rodgers also arrived, and also the Black Stars coach Siki Akono visited, and he was assured by Brendan Rodgers that Amati will get playing time. He didn't get as much as he wanted, and injuries upon injuries for 2 years almost have hindered his progress at the Fox. Brendan Rodgers has commented on his arrival. He came back into action last week, and Daniel Amati, after 2 years, got on board and scored a goal for his side, Leicester City, in their the final friendly before kickoff, that is on the 12th of September. Brendan Rodgers said, "I am pleased for the likes of Daniel Amati coming back in his first game a long time. I think before the end of the window shuts, it will be an opportunity for a number of them to get out and get games because they need to play if they are going to improve under pressure. If they are not going to be here, that is, we expect to see Amati put on a fight for his place in the Foxes team." The next person on my list is Jeffrey Schlupp. He recently signed a contract extension with Crystal Palace, but his time at Selhurst Park has been start and stop mostly. The club will retain faith in him, however, owing to that extension in contract, and this will continue for the coming season. The Ghanaian backed 3 goals in 17 matches last term out, even though he was not fully fit. That this time around, Schlupp will be hoping to put up a consistent performance to cement a place in the team. Jordan Ayew is another one in there. The best Ghanaian for Crystal Palace, the best Ghanaian in the Premier League last season. Top goal scorer for Crystal Palace, player goal of the season for Crystal Palace. A plethora of awards for the Ghanaian. Whenever I step on the pitch, I'll give my very best every week. I'll give out 100% and even 120%. I'll make sure I kill myself on the pitch each weekend, he said. I'll do anything right to make everyone proud. Every Ghanaian or African is watching the Premier League to see me play, and it is my obligation to give my best week in, week out. It's our obligation to watch you play, and we are happy you've acknowledged that and will be giving your 100%. That's from Jordan Ayew there. Mohammed Salisu, a new entrant into the English Premier League. He joined them from Real Valladolid in Spain. The youngster signed a 4-year deal and adds the Ghanaian contingent in England. There's a real belief that he could be a success at the English top flight. Although young, the aura around Salisu is one of promise. Southampton manager believes that Salisu will be an instant hit in the top flight league. He said he is young and has a great amount of potential, but he's also someone who has the qualities to come on in and help the team as soon as he's able to get up to speed with our way of playing. Mohammed is a player who fits our profile well, he said. Cristiano Chu is the next Ghanaian on my list, and after struggling last season for playing time, he has been retained at Newcastle United. Despite Newcastle securing the services of Ryan Fraser, Cristiano Chu will probably have to fight tooth and nail for his position, which was already under pressure before the arrival of the Bournemouth man. He has what it takes to arrest a place in Newcastle's first team. Hopefully, he gives just that. He made 19 appearances in the Premier League in the first half of the season, but after the league resumed from the break due to COVID-19, he struggled to get playing time. In pre-season, he has played every single game Newcastle has been involved in. However, Ayew was mostly on the bench because of injuries, so with his time in the physio room limited lately, we can imagine a return to top form. Finally, Baba Rahman. I'm sure you guys didn't know Baba Rahman was still with Chelsea. Now, Baba Rahman still with Chelsea after injuries have hampered and halted his progress with the Blues. He has gone on low spells to Schalke 04. Also, he has been in the French league as well and did well enough for them to give him a call up into the Ghana Black Stars for AFCON 2019. He moved to RCD in Mayoka, where Lomo Agbenyenu he was contesting with for playing time, and other Ghanaian players, Idrisu Baba as well. Baba Rahman has returned from his escapades on loan from Chelsea, who have signed Ben Chilwell and Marcos Alonso in that left back position, where Baba Rahman will be competing for playing time. Most people will overlook Rahman when talking about Ghanaian players in the Premier League, and rightly so. He has enjoyed very little game time in the Blue Shirts since signing for them in 2015. As I said, injuries and loan spells have him hampered or limited his chances in the team. Hopefully, there is a shocking twist to the advantage at Stamford Bridge, and many people are speculating that he might be sent away for another loan spell this season. We'll live to see what happens, but he's having a great time at the Blues, training with them, and we'll see what happens on the 12th of September when the English Premier League begins. Who wins the league for you? Who will be relegated for you? I can't wait to get things started. Who will be your player of the season? Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments box. Your thoughts are welcome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.